We're finally getting Michael in a DLC in Grand Theft Auto Online. We've all been waiting for it. So let's go through the trailer, see what's gonna be new, see if there's anything cool, or if it's just gonna be a giant waste of time, which I doubt that it is. So in the minute-long trailer, we're starting off already with one of the mansions that we've seen before, kind of the opening scene, and it's the mansion that we had to do the first new listings mission on. So that seems like it's gonna be one of the main mansions, but we're assuming that there's a couple other ones we've seen in the newswire, I'm guessing. All right, so the next scene, we're doing kind of some yoga, stretching stuff out here on the patio next to the helicopter. But you can see in the corner here, there's a dog. Now, I saw something on the newswire that's gonna be, we may be able to get pets in this new DLC, which for a last update, like a huge last going away update, it seems interesting that they're putting that in now, but it would be really cool. I feel like there's gonna be more updates after this. Like, this is a major one, but I don't believe they're gonna be just not updating the game at all, if that makes sense. Now, it looks like when you pick up your mansion, your opening scene that's gonna happen is Michael and his wife are going to greet you at the door. And we can see Michael's looking a little bit older. It's been about 12 or 13 years since the story mode. So he's aged a little bit. He seems very excited to be here. So it's gonna be called Safe House in the Hills. Probably gonna be some contact missions. Hopefully, I don't know if there's gonna be a heist or anything like that, but hopefully there's a decent string of missions to keep it entertaining. I just hope that it's good. So now this to me looks like there's gonna be, you got the AI thing on the right here, right? Haviland is going to be the AI assistant that you kind of have throughout the mansion. But on the left side, that looks like a master terminal. You can see the nightclub, the bunker, the business is there. I think you're going to be able to have a master terminal at your mansion, which is awesome, because that's one of the most helpful things in Grand Theft Auto Online. So it also looks like we have a vault here. I don't know if this is going to be in the mansion. It looks like we're kind of just in the mansion, like touring it right now as far as this trailer is going, because then we go directly over into the armor and the guns here, which I'm guessing is all going to be in your mansion. This is where you're going to keep all your stuff for the heists or however the planning area, the planning room. And we have multiple suits over here of armor. So I'm hoping that it is like a 4-person heist that you can do with Michael DeSanta. That would be so sick. Now I forget what this was called. I think this is the FMJ Mark 5 or something like that from Vapid. I know GTA Plus members get this a little bit sooner than everybody else. I don't know how that's exactly gonna work if you're not able to get it right away or if it comes later in the update, because the update starts December 10th, they said. So either way, there's a new car there. Looks like we have a garage set up as well. Probably, I mean, if you get all these spots, maybe 20-person garage that we're gonna be getting for the mansion. So this place is gonna be expensive. It's gotta be expensive. 20-person garage, master terminal. There's a few other things we'll go through in the newswire, but I think it's gonna be an awesome update. Here's the rear side of the FMJ. This thing looks sick. Now there's something about an arcade, so I don't know if this is gonna be, I don't know if that's gonna be in your mansion as well, because it's all the same old games and the same setup. So maybe you get like a little mini arcade in your mansion. Maybe it's gonna be like an all-inclusive type of business. Usually when you buy a building or you get some sort of business in GTA Online, it kind of has its own theme and kind of own capabilities. The mansion kind of looks like it's going to have everything in it, or at least a piece of everything in it. So I think that's going to be awesome. And from everything that I've seen, like if this scene right here, this all looks like the same mansion. So I don't know if there's going to be another one. There may only be one location, kind of like the garment factory. I thought we saw somewhere that it could have multiple locations, but this looks like it's just going to have the one location. It's kind of the same layout. Maybe they all just have the same layout. They could have a very similar layout, so we'll just have to see. Now we get over here, this is kind of where we have the view outside, which is, I think, is so cool that you can see into the building and kind of interact with it without having to go through a loading scene or anything like that. So that's super cool. Looks like we have a bunch of players though, player models. These aren't really, from what I can tell, any special people in the game. So I mean, it's as expected. You're gonna be able to hang out in the mansion with your friends. How many people can hang out in there? I don't think there'd be a limit. If you can just go from inside to outside, I don't know, can you lock it? Can anybody just come in your mansion while you're chilling in there? That'll be interesting, because you can see it from outside, like I said, but looks like it holds a lot of people. Nice art piece in there, probably something you can customize. Yeah, I wonder what kind of art pieces or upgrades you're going to be able to have that are just purely aesthetic, that are just going to cost millions of dollars. That's what I'm interested about. Because like the painting on the wall over here on the left, I think you're going to be able to change those out. Hopefully you can change out your layout, your furniture, stuff like that, and make it like super customizable. So we got a little nightclub scene here just for a split second. I'm wondering if there's going to be some sort of club in your mansion. I don't think there's going to be, but this goes back to along the lines of how there's the arcade that's in there. The master terminal, you know, it's kind of all inclusive there. So then maybe there is like some sort of little room there. But for this one, I think it's just kind of a scene that involves being in a nightclub. I think that's like over speculation. I think that that's in your mansion. But you don't know. I don't know. Maybe you can. Maybe you can dance in your nightclub. Avi Schwartzman is coming back, so that should be pretty cool. He's gonna be doing some hacking for us, I would guess. So this little quick scene here, the graphics look awesome. I feel like they look so much better in this trailer than they have in other trailers. I said that in my short that I made. I don't know if that's just me. I feel like some other people said that as well. So it looks very impressive. But then on the top side here, I don't know these two cars on the left. I don't know if those are old or new. I can't really tell. But on the right there, we have that new FMJ Vapid. But if you guys know about these two cars on the left side, I can't really tell what they are. Let me know in the comments. They look new to me, but I have no idea. So now this part comes up here and it looks like kind of like a planning room or a heist room. Like it looks not like a master control terminal, but it just, I would say to a heist planning area, like something that would be in the Terabyte, but this is like in a building. So and there's a bunch of servers over here. So I don't know what they're getting at with this gut right here. This kind of looks like an MC building, kind of the layout of it with the door on the left side here, how you walk in, but none of the architect or anything like that, or the artwork in it says that it's an MC building. So if this is maybe FBI keeping an eye on you watching this, I don't know what this one is exactly. So if we go back here, Michael DeSanta's hopefully doing some missions with us. That would be sick, but he's looking a little older. We talked about that before. And then we get over into this cutscene here. Graphics look amazing. And it looks like there's gonna be you're on the run on the back of a trash master. So I don't know if that's just one of the collection missions that you have to do, or, you know, one of the final escapes out of there. It looks like there's a lot going on, so it's tough to say. We got Michael pissed at the AI here, so he throws his chair through the screen, so that's always good. Now this one coming out here, so when these vehicles hop out here, we'll play this real quick. But if we go back, these are like Waymos. They got the vice on top, like those sensors. It's in a minivan sort of vehicle, and there's no drivers in those. So I wonder how those are going to be included in the missions. Are we going to have access to those instead of the taxis now? Maybe there's a new update where people that own the mansion are able to access these driverless vehicles. I don't know if it would really make that big of a difference compared to just using taxis now, or, you know, if they're going to have something like this in GTA 6 where they're not going to have taxis in GTA 6, right? They can't. Taxis almost like don't exist. So maybe it's going to move to something like this. I don't know. I know we use them in the mission, so maybe we're hacking them. Get Avi Schwartzman, hack them. And there's like 4 of them racing up here in a little bit. You'll see. So maybe I don't know. Looks like we're in a car chase here, shooting out some cars, destroying some cars with like an insurgent or something like that. So maybe this is a new vehicle as well. We don't really get a good picture of it otherwise. Now we've got those 2 other vehicles here. Those are the front sides of the 2 vehicles we were talking about before. I don't think I've seen either one of these before. The orange one on the left here, but I don't know. It's tough to say. There's like 500 vehicles in GTA. I'm guessing these are new ones. That's what they'd want to be showing, is the new vehicles. And then we've got the new Vapid there. That's the new one. Looks like another escape route here, or some mission where we're running away on jet skis. We got 2 Annihilator helicopters chasing you in the background. You're going to be able to do it with multiple people. I mean, like every other mission, basically. You can run it with 4 people. I'm really hoping that it's a heist, because at the price that these mansions are, you should be able to get a huge return on your money. If it's expensive, if these things are like $3 million and you're doing contact missions like on the hands-on car wash where you play them one time and you're like, why the hell am I playing this? It's not worth the money. That's going to be pretty disheartening. I'm going to be pretty upset about that. Now we're chilling with Michael at the end. Here's the scene with the multiple Waymos or whatever they called, the driverless vehicles. So it looks like we have up to 4 of them here. So I wonder if we're controlling them for a mission. Maybe we hack them and use them for some part of the mission somehow. I'm interested to see how that works. Back to the Trash Master escape with people shooting on the back, running from the police, safe house in the hills. So that's the full trailer right there. And it's coming out December 10th. Usually they come out on Tuesday. That'd be December 9th. So I wonder why it's coming out on the 10th. I'm interested about that. So now underneath the video, we've got the update, kind of what it's talking about here, everything that's going on. GTA Online, a safe house in the hills, coming December 10th. Prime Luxury Real Estate comes to GTA Online in a safe house in the hills. The monumental new update arriving December 10th. For those who have reached the highest rungs of the criminal ladder, celebrate your triumph with a painstakingly crafted palace in one of Los Santos' most exclusive neighborhoods, complete with breathtaking views, the finest amenities, and the countless ways to customize and make it your own. So there is going to be a lot of customization from what they're saying here. I do hope that they have a lot of customization for it, or a lot of money that you could spend on your mansion. Plus, stop the development of a mass surveillance network and all new action-packed adventure, along with exquisite new vehicles to collect, the return of a familiar face, and much more. Which is Michael. We know about that. We saw all this. The ultimate residence, more than just a personal monument to your criminal accomplishments, a mansion from pre-luxury real estate, features sprawling outdoor spaces, meticulous designed interiors, the state-of-the-art AI assistant to aid you with professional and personal tasks that maximize your potential. So that's the AI that's going to be going on. So I wonder if there's going to be like an update on your phone or something like that, where the AI assistant is going to be able to help you with a lot more stuff, and maybe you'll be able to manage your businesses and everything like that, kind of like the master control terminal. But I don't know what other kind of features that they could add for the AI assistant to do. So I'm interested to see what's going to happen there. Pre-luxury real estate properties come endowed with a full package of special accommodations, including ostentatious trophy cabinets, a private salon, animal kennels for your domesticated companions, and a new elegant and artful lit garage, just to name a few. So we're gonna be able to customize the garage. That's cool. That's pretty regular. I don't know what other kind of features that we could add there. Trophy cabinets. So I wonder if what are those trophy cabinets gonna be though? Are they gonna be achievements that you can get in the game, or that you've already accomplished in the game? That's interesting. Private salon, which is, I think you can get one of those in your casino, so that's not really new. Animal kennels for your domesticated companions, so you're gonna be able to get animals, which is kind of what we saw in that first cut there. That's interesting, because I'm wondering what kind of animals you're gonna be able to get. Probably obviously dogs, cats, because it says domesticated companions. So is it just gonna be dogs that you can get and kind of customize their kennel or something like that? And how many are we getting? What different types are there? So that's pretty cool. I think people have been asking for that for a while. For those not content to the rest of your luxurious laurels, there are also enhancements to help protect and expand your bottom line, including production boosts for your businesses, kind of like the acid boost in the acid lab, and an optional private security detail. So kind of like Merryweather that we had before, but are you going to be able to, are they going to be better equipped than Merryweather? Sometimes Merryweather was kind of shit, and they didn't really do anything. You call it a backup helicopter. So we'll see how that goes. You can also flaunt your status even further with an indoor car podium. That's cool. So you're going to be able to keep a car there in the middle of your mansion, kind of like a trophy. Is it gonna be rotating like at the casino for people to show off? You have like $4 million car sitting there. That's cool. Or get down to business with an armory or vehicle workshop within the property's grounds. See, so now you're gonna have the vehicle workshops in there. So I think it's really gonna be an all-inclusive type of business property that's gonna be in the game. A sampling of the optimal premium upgrades available to pre-luxury clients. Get a closer look at this website. We'll check that out in a bit. So yeah, this is the FMJ Mark V. This is the vehicle that we were looking at before. This is going to be the new one. New supercar. I don't know how much it's going to cost. Probably at the rate vehicles are costing these days, it's going to be expensive. I guess through 3 million, 4 million, who knows? I guess if it's not weaponized, that's not going to be that much. So maybe, 2 million. GTA Plus members will receive a week of early access to the Vapid FMJ Mark V, the latest and greatest in a long lineage of Vapid premier supercars. GTA Plus members will also unlock the perks for mansion owners and a new option in the Vinewood Club app. So that is going to be on your phone. So you're going to get some new options there if you're a GTA Plus member to manage staff members remotely at select businesses. Interesting. So are you going to be able to do like a master terminal from your phone? I don't know. That sounds pretty cool. New missions, vehicles, experience, upgrades, and more. A safe house in the hills will also introduce new missions with no luxury property purchase required and a slate of new top-of-the-line vehicles to GTA Online. These include new House Special Works compatible vehicles, as well as the addition of missile lock-on jammer capability to more vehicles, including several non-weaponized aircraft. So we're gonna get some missile lock-on jammers on non-weaponized aircraft. Trying to think of which ones that would benefit the most. Plus, look forward to new law enforcement vehicles, drift variants, free mode events, and several experience upgrades. There's also a new mission creator coming to all available versions of GTA Online. This is an in-depth and comprehensive toolkit that enables you to design and publish your own missions using sophisticated game mechanics, custom objectives, placeable actors, and much more. Okay, so let's check out the website here. Free luxury real estate. See what they have to say. You built an empire, now let us erect your palace. Okay. Choose from 3 distinct luxury locations. So there is going to be 3 of them in Los Santos' most exclusive neighborhoods. Withdraw to the Tongva Hills and its stellar views of the Pacific Ocean. Thrive amongst the city's elite in Richmond, or bask in the carcinogenic glow of the Vinewood sign. So you can live like right under the sign. That's pretty cool. I want that one. That one's in my backyard. It's probably the most expensive one. The exterior, an architectural statement crowned with comforts. Alongside breathtaking views, your new estate incorporates first-rate exterior amenities to maximize your output and heighten your leisure time. Okay, well, I won't go through each one of these, but we got expansive driveway, luxurious outdoor spaces, restorative yoga area. You're gonna be able to do yoga. Okay. Lavish swimming pool, probably one of those infinity pools that are gigantic. Tranquil hot tub, sturdy gym equipment. Are you gonna be able to work out? Even if you can, I don't know if they're gonna be adding like in San Andreas, how if you worked out, you know, you got more muscular. If you ate a bunch of food, you got fat. I think it's too late in the game for them to want to add that. I think if they add it, that would be sick. Stately kennels. So we're going to be able to get a dog and customize the kennel, and spacious garages. Dude, looked at that. We thought, thinking maybe 20 slot garage, a private rooftop helipad. That's as expected. I think we all kind of expected that. AI concierge, always here, always listening. All pre-luxury properties feature our state-of-the-art AI concierge, the latest in personal assistance and business service technology, available with one of 3 distinct personas, so you can change the voice and how they act. This virtual assistant can align its identity to suit your preference. Interesting. Featured amenities, invite friends and strangers alike to rub elbows with the confines of your new estate. So you can have mansion parties. So like the nightclub. So we are going to have some sort of club that's in the mansion itself. That's going to be cool. So we get, yeah, kind of a nightclub inclusive thing there. Security team. There's no peace of mind that compares to a squad of trigger-happy mercenaries in dark suits, tactical sunglasses, roving the grounds, and safeguarding your business assets. So you're going to be able to hire security, maybe since people can go into your building, since you can see it from the outside, and it's one of the only buildings that you can actually just walk directly into without a loading screen or anything. Maybe if you have security, then people aren't just going to be able to show up to your mansion. Hopefully there's nothing that they can steal from it. That might actually be crazy if there is. That might be a pain in the ass. So we've got some fine art pieces here. Looks like the painting's different than what we saw. There's no rugs on the ground. We got that central piece. That one looks the same. Exquisite interiors, meticulously designed and thoughtfully tailored to suit your needs. Painstakingly crafted with highly customizable interior spaces that cater to the most demanding lifestyle. So we get master and guest bedrooms. We're gonna be able to customize those. Relaxing lounge area. That's cool. Cozy cigar room. We can smoke cigars now. Drink whiskey and smoke cigars with your friends online. An engaging office. Again, we got the AI, and then we have a master control terminal that's on there. That's cool. Elegant trophy room. I want to know what kind of trophies that we can get for this thing. Like heists that we've done. Like what items if you've stolen like the Panther statue from Kaio, is that going to be able to be in there? That's cool. Secure vault. Why do we need an entire vault in here? Is it going to show like our net worth? Like say if you have like $10 million, are you going to be able to see that kind of in the vault there? Kind of like a thing to show off. Private salon. We knew about that. State-of-the-art media room. Can I watch movies? Let me rent movies. Actual movies from Prime Video. Let me watch those in there. Customize your palace. Explore a myriad of interior customization options available to put your personal stamp on your forever home. Choose from 3 distinct styles and blend them numerous accoutrements to create your residential masterpiece. That looks cool. Why is there a little chicken over there in the corner? So this is San Andreas Coastal. And we'll go over to Los Santos Loft here. That's interesting. Like a little, what's it called? A balloon animal on the right side here. And then a Vinewood Regency. That one's cool. That one looks like it's the most expensive. That's like tile everywhere. Looks like the Caesar's Palace in Las Vegas or something. Okay, so that's super cool. There's 3 different things you can get kind of for each room. I think it's going to be 3 different kind of designs for every room. Customization, flaunt your status or get down to business with premium enhancements. Optional upgrade, podium. You can show off your distinct automotive taste with an indoor stage for one of your prized personal vehicles. That's cool. You can put up a customized vehicle in the podium. People can check it out. Just have it sitting in your living room probably. If we could hang it from the rafters, that would be cool. We've got the armory here. This one's pretty standard in businesses these days. The arcade, so there is going to be some sort of little arcade there. If you own the arcade, you can furnish it with retro game cabinets from Pixel Emporium. So if you have, it sounds like if you have an arcade already, you're going to be able to get an upgrade to add an arcade to your mansion. That's cool. And a vehicle workshop, that's pretty standard as well. You're gonna get I wonder if you're gonna get a discount like in the auto shop. So you can customize your vehicles at your mansion. You're not gonna have to leave the mansion. You're never gonna have to leave the mansion. Very important I don't know if that's how they want you to say it. Earn rewards as a member of our distinguished club, including a preferred rate on your luxury estate purchase. And that brings us to the new listings missions, which you need to get done before December 7th. So do those now. Let me know what you think. Like the video, subscribe for more updates. Thank you.